to be joined by one of the directors for the Cape Town Cycle Tour Trust, David Bellairs. Good morning, sir, and thank you for taking a little bit of time out of your busy schedule. I can only imagine it's going to be crazy busy as the weekend gets closer. But David, it is Cape Town Cycle Tour, Sunday the 13th of March. We are so glad that it's back in the March time zone and way more riders, hey? Tell us about this good news and what's happening.
So yeah, we're very excited. Obviously, we had a delayed cycle tour last year with reduced numbers at 18,500. This year, numbers are back up. We've not to where we'd like to be, obviously, but remembering we're still in a pandemic. So we're up at 22,500. The event is full, oversubscribed, in fact. And we're heading into an exciting weekend of cycling. We've got the Expo and registration opening tomorrow down in Greenpoint, so that's fantastic. Good to have the Expo back. Obviously, in October last year, we weren't able to host the Expo, and it's nice to have our exhibitors back, and entrants can now head into the Expo, browse through some of the wonderful things that'll be on offer.
That's brilliant. And for the general public, can the general public also go and check out the Expo?
Sadly, no. If you are going down with your spouse, that's fine. They just need to make sure that they have their vaccination certificate with them, or they're going to have to undergo a rapid antigen test, which is just part of the process to be able to get into the Expo. And for cyclists, that'll be required to collect your number. But no, we unfortunately can't accept just ordinary members of the public at the moment. We need to limit our numbers of people inside the actual stadium.
That makes sense. That does. Now, last year, obviously, people were encouraged to watch the event online and rather, because of the high numbers in infections and whatnot. This year, somewhat different, right? We're hoping that the public is going to come out and support.
Well, I'd like to believe, as a proud Cape Townian, that this is an event that we as Cape Townians generally get out and support en masse, and it is one of the hallmarks of the event, and that is the spirit that is created along the side of the road by the residents of the city of Cape Town. So yes, it's about responsible spectating. You need to wear a mask. It is the law. If you're out in public, you need to make sure you've got a mask on. And remember, the route is 109 kilometers long, so we never really get masses, thousands and thousands of people in one particular area, but it is just fantastic to see that support along the route, and it'll be great to have Cape Townians out there. Obviously, if you're not able to get out, we will have our live streaming available on our YouTube platform, so you'll be able to get on and watch all the action from 6 o'clock in the morning right the way through until 12. The event will be live streamed, and of course, one of the highlights is passing your studios in Muizenberg.
Yes.
Always an absolute vibe as the cyclists come past there. You guys are fantastic.
Oh, thank you, David. No, we love it. We love it that it comes right past our front door. And then just for those cyclists that are participating and maybe haven't yet been vaccinated, I remember last year you guys had a special rate for those entrants to get a rapid antigen test done and so forth. Is that happening again this year?
That is, so we're not confining you to have the rapid antigen test at the Expo. You can go to any one of the accredited labs in Cape Town, including Dis-Chem, but we do have a testing facility down at Cape Town Stadium, and that facility is 175 Rand. So it's less than what is out there in the market, and this facility will be set up down at Cape Town Stadium and allow you to get tested before you enter.
And then one big part, and I actually personally know a young boy by the name of Davey, who's going to be pulled in a buggy behind an amazing cyclist called Brett, and they're going to be raising hope for Rise South Africa. Sorry, the name just eluded me there for a second. But one of the big things about the Cape Town Cycle Tour is that it is a fundraising opportunity for many organizations, and it's so important. For those people who may be unaware of that, where do they go to find out more about how they can really help organizations that are part of this Cape Town Cycle Tour?
Well, I think the beauty of the cycle tour is that it's a double-edged sword, because on the one hand, all the proceeds, all the net proceeds of the cycle tour all get distributed back into community, either through the Rotary Club of Claremont or through Pedal Power Association. So the event is all about raising money for community. That's what it's about. On the other side of it, we've got a large number of charities that participate in the event and use the event as an opportunity, to raise awareness for their particular projects, and also to raise funds for those projects. So if you head on to our website, you'll be able to see which charities are taking part. And then I know the Give and Gain platform is a platform that is hosting a number of the Cape Town Cycle Tour charities, where you can actually donate and contribute to charities that are taking part.
That is so good. For those who've just maybe tuned in, we're chatting to one of the directors of the Cape Town Cycle Tour Trust, David Bellairs, about this weekend's incredible Cape Town Cycle Tour. 22,500 riders taking part. It's going to be brilliant. And then, of course, lastly but not least, in terms of just people in cars heading up to the cycle event, just to be very vigilant and so forth. Maybe just add and help us with regard to what we need to do as responsible citizens of our beautiful city.
I think most importantly, if you're heading through to the start, you need to be aware of when the road closures are. And those road closures are all on our website. So you're able to go onto the Cape Town Cycle Tour website, see where the road closures are. Park responsibly. If you are coming into the start, if you're going to spectate, make sure that you are parking responsibly anywhere along the route. And I think a big thing is, let's get out and support the local businesses that are along the route, the restaurants, the coffee shops, the shops. I mean, I know that going through Muizenberg is always an absolute vibe. Cork Bay, Fishhook, Simonstown, the coffee shops are packed. In fact, I know a lot of cyclists that'll be stopping at a number of coffee shops en route to have themselves a cappuccino and maybe even a light bite to eat as they meander around the Cape Peninsula. And I think that's one of my big appeals to participants. Yes, it's about a race, and there's some guys at the front that are going to be racing really hard. But this is the one day of the year you get to own the roads of the city of Cape Town. You get to ride around this incredible peninsula we've got and actually just enjoy it. You don't have to worry about cars or transporters of any kind. You can simply go out there and soak up what is an incredible view. So don't race. You've got 7 hours to get around the route. Enjoy every single minute. Stop at the water stations. Get your legs rubbed down by the massage therapists. Have yourself a Coca-Cola or a Powerade. But really enjoy the spirit of it. And there is a wonderful spirit, a wonderful camaraderie amongst all those that are not only riding, but as I said earlier, spectating around the route.
Fantastic, David. And then lastly, before I let you go, any idea who you reckon is going to be the victor this year's cycle tour?
So that's a good question. I said yesterday in an interview that there are a number of youngsters that have emerged out of this COVID pandemic, guys that have been training exceptionally hard. Obviously, Nolan Hoffman, a home-sung hero from the Franschhoek area. I would love Nolan to take the win. He's the defending champion, and if he does take the win this year, he will equal the all-time record of Willie Engelbrecht of 5 wins in the Cape Town Cycle Tour. So
Wow.
That would be fantastic. In the ladies' race, some awesome competition. That is going to be a fantastic race to watch. We've got Kim Lecourt, who's the defending champ from last year. We've got Cherise Taylor from Sunder, who has done exceptionally well in this event in the past. So I think both men's and ladies' races are going to be full of action, full of energy. And if you're not able to get down and watch it at the side of the road, certainly get onto that live stream and you'll be able to watch it. And even if you're sitting at the side of the road, hop onto your cell phone, watch the live stream, and you can see what's happening out front at the pointy end as what I call the heart and soul of the race passes you. That's the guys in the middle and the back of the field. And that's for me the magic of the cycle tour. I've always said what really makes my heart pound is sitting at the finish line and watching people cross the line for whom this journey, this 109 Ks around the peninsula, is a big deal. Riding 109 Ks on a bike it's a tough ask, and watching the look of satisfaction as people cross that finish line is something very special.
It really is. David Bellairs, thank you so much for your time. We wish you and the rest of the amazing team that are putting this all together all the best, and may Godspeed be with you as well.
Thank you, Jonathan. Much appreciated. And to all those taking part, be safe. And to those spectating, be loud and be cheerful.
There we go. Love it. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
Cheers.